Hello, everybody, and I'm just getting this intro messed up because let's just. Why, hello, thy people of the internet, and welcome back to another video where today I will be introducing a new series to the entire Doug Wolf Destroy channel. Okay, my frames keep dropping. Got Optifine, so this is pretty cool, but let's talk about what I just said. A new series for my channel. And you might be saying, but you're currently in your survival world. So shouldn't you be making a survival video? That's because that's not what we're going to be talking about. This new series is called Feedback. The whole point of the series is that way I can get your guys' feedback on some big questions that could be changing entire series or creating new series or completely getting rid of series and all that kind of stuff. Doing certain different things and all that kind of good stuff. So today we're going to be talking about, it's going to be not relevated, I don't even know if that's the word, relevant to this world right here, to my survival world. Now, as you all know, I am playing. Gosh, I just went to 0 frames per second. As I was saying, as you know from the beginning of when I started this survival world, I was in the Hermitcraft World download, and then I switched over to the Hermitcraft Seed, and everything looks the same, and all of that. And I only did that because I didn't know how data packs worked and all of that stuff, but now that I understand them. So here's the big hitter question. Would you guys like to see me just continue playing on this world or completely start over? Maybe not completely start over, like maybe we'll give ourselves a few things and, maybe we'll just start in a new world, but we'll still have, everything we have here. Have everything here, all of those kind of stuff, our heads and all of that stuff, or we could completely start over. I'm thinking of just completely restarting, because we have a lot of stuff here. We've done a lot in this world, but luckily we haven't even started on our base yet, because I want to know if you guys would like me to switch over to a new world with my own data pack that I would create using Exumavoid's website, Vanilla Tweaks. Now, that's not his website, but on his website you can go to a place called Vanilla Tweaks, which can give you things like resource packs and all of that, which is why, one thing, as you can see, this door, a little bit more 3D, that's one of the things for the resource packs and other things. Let me see, doors are a little bit 3D, and there's other things like trap doors that are also 3D a little bit, and other items inside of inventories are 3D, all that kind of stuff. So, I have a resource pack, as you can see, the reeds, not the reeds, but sugarcane, as you can see, this is also more 3D, some cool stuff there, resource pack wise, but you can also do data packs, and also, pretty much data packs and resource packs there, so I would suggest checking it out. It's really useful for starting a resource or data pack, because it has some pretty good stuff, there. So I would like to create a new survival world that would have my ideal data pack that I can have, and since we're completely, since we're all playing on this, I really only playing on this seed because of the data pack, and then, on the Hermitcraft World download because of the data pack, but then I figured out how to move it over to this world, so that way I can have them on my own world, and that's what I did. And on my regular single-player survival world, the data packs there have been changing quite a bit. They have, I would say, 5 or 6 times there. Because there's, if my frames should come back, if we were to go over here, to what we did, and I believe episode 4 of our survival series, setting up this little villager trading area, I like this idea. Of course, it gives us all the mini blocks. Well, now there's different ways of getting hermit heads and mini blocks with the wandering trader, and I really like that better than this. Simply because I don't like the gems, these, at all. And then you have these guys over which don't even work. I can't even get to them, which is quite frustrating, not gonna lie. Like, I can't even get to them, and really annoying sort of stuff where this guy comes in important, because then basically what I would be allowed to do is be able to click on him, and one of the various traits that he would actually have are mini blocks and other stuff, such as hermit heads and all that kind of cool stuff, and also being able to get my own head by killing myself and those kinds of things, which I would really like to see. So so that's my feedback question for you guys. I really hope that you would answer, but there is a default. There is a default. See, the default is my preference, what I would prefer more over the other. Now, most of you, I'm going to just assume that you would think that I would want to stay here because it would be easier to just stay on the same world and I wouldn't have to change a single thing. You're wrong. I would rather start over completely from scratch on a brand new world with a brand new data pack and all of that kind of stuff, because I generally want to see that. I want to be in a new world, because on this world, oops, I didn't mean to do that. On this world, if we go that way, if we just sail straight back that way, we'll eventually hit a mushroom island, which is kind of cheating. And I generally was thinking about using that area for an industrial district, since no mobs spawn, so I could just build massive ugly farms on it and not have to worry about lighting them up at all. I was going to do that. But, I mean, I still will do that if you guys want me to stay. But if you don't comment at all, and if you want me to stay but you don't say it, I'm going to change everything. So, in episode 6, I believe would be the next episode that we'll be going in, this might not be what we start with. We might just be starting with a blank template. I might cheat a little bit just to give me things such as, you know, a little bit of tools here and there, and probably just a few extra things, but like with mines and stuff I wouldn't give myself. You know, all this coal, all of these items here, you know, I'll need a new, like there's a new book for this and stuff for 1.16 and all of that kind of stuff. Dude, that was, whoa, what the, okay. You know, there's a new stuff, all of this stuff, I'd like it all back with me. You know, some of this stuff, being able to just completely transfer it over, and all that kind of jazz. Because currently, you know, that's what I would rather have. But honestly, I could not cheat in creative mode, give myself everything, you know, when I switch everything over and stuff. I could just completely start brand new, and I honestly would rather do that. Completely start brand new, a new world and everything. And so that's my default. So if you agree with that, then you might not want to comment, but I would suggest just commenting anyways. I will most likely see your comments since I don't get a lot of them. It ranges from it ranges from 0 to 3 max comments, which I would hope would change. So that's feedback. That's the feedback question. But because this is the first video on feedback itself, I want to talk about a few other things about what feedback things will be and what kind of questions you'll be expecting. So number one, the questions you'll be expecting are the ones that I just asked, completely game-changing to entire series and other things, and probably I will make a video right after this one, is episode 2 of feedback, because there's a series idea that I would like to say. And I also don't want to shove like 2 feedback questions in the same episodes that are completely different from each other, because this one is completely about this series, while the next one is about another kind of series that I'm thinking about creating, which I would like to have you guys' input on it. Mainly just on the way I make the content for it, but we'll get into that in that next video, which will be coming out right after this one. But I won't be asking any silly questions for series. Like, for example, in this one, I'm asking questions like, hey, what do you think my base should be? That's not feedback kind of content. That'll be feedback I'll get in the videos, the series itself, not in the actual feedback thing. Because, you know, that's kind of dumb, and I don't want to waste your guys' time on a video that's supposed to be important. Another thing is, if you would only be watching my videos for, let's say, this survival world, or maybe even the tutorial, very little tutorials that I give out, but those kinds of things, if you only there, I would really highly recommend you to watch these feedback videos because it could completely change a series that you love, and all it needed was your vote to switch it over there. Another thing is if it's a 50-50, so you have half the people want this, let's say, this world to stay the way that it is, and half the people want it to change. My vote would go also, and technically speaking, it would be 49-51, because I would have that extra one vote for my side, so then therefore it would change based on my bias, because it is my series. I think that's pretty much everything you need to know about feedback and what it's going to look like in the future in videos like it. Some pretty groundbreaking stuff about series completely changing, but just as a reminder, sorry about that, just a reminder before you guys go, do you want this place to stay or do you not want to? And please, I am begging you, please comment down below if you want to see this place stay. Say it. Don't be like, I'm just not going to say it, or, oh, whatever, I don't really care that much. You know, I don't really watch it. You know, even if you don't, just say something. Actually, if you don't watch the series at all, then I would actually highly recommend you don't say anything, because there's no reason for it. But if you do watch these series, comment down below, please, because I want to hear your feedback. That's why the series here, feedback, is even existing, because I need your feedback. I'm going to take my helmet off, because it's sincere, okay? I need your feedback. But thank you for watching this video. I will see you next time in another video. See you later. Bye-o.